What I'm hyped for today is the 2019 Men's Rugby World Cup, hosted by Japan. I'm South African, and according to some people, that means I live in a country where wild animals roam the streets. So please back away from my pictures. Yeah, he's not fond of strangers. And I would regret to inform those people that we don't have lions and hyenas roaming the streets. But what we do have are Springboks! And I can't wait for the 21st of September 2019 when the Springboks play their first match of the Rugby World Cup against the New Zealand All Blacks, the best rugby team in the... Wait, what? What do you mean they're no longer the best? They're second? Wow, okay. So, who's first? Ireland. That's pretty cool. And that leads me to my next point. Based on results from the past couple of years, this World Cup is looking pretty open at the moment. There are a whole host of teams that could potentially hoist the cup if the stars align in their favour. Ireland are the top-ranked team in the world right now. They had a Grand Slam win of the 2018 Six Nations. And while this year's Six Nations campaign didn't go according to plan, and they recently suffered a brutal 57-15 loss to England, they go into the World Cup off the back of back-to-back wins against this year's Six Nations champions, Wales, and will be wanting to go further into the World Cup than they've ever gone before. Which, as a South African cricket supporter, I can really empathise with. While the All Blacks are not numerically number one in the world anymore, it would probably be foolish to still not consider them favourites going into the World Cup. They've been the dominant force in world rugby for ages and have won the past two World Cups back to back. While the past year has shown them to be fallible, with losses to Australia, South Africa, and Ireland, when they're at their best, they're still completely on another level. After going through a bit of a rough patch in 2018, Eddie Jones's men have been returning to their fierce best in 2019. Winning 7 of the 10 matches they've played this year, England go into the World Cup as strong contenders, with a squad of playmakers who could turn the tide to their favour at any moment. South Africa. We've been having a topsy-turvy few years in international rugby, but it looks like we might be coming right just in time. Winning this year's Rugby Championship without conceding a loss, the Boks will be looking to make history as the first team to win both the Rugby Championship and the World Cup in the same calendar year. Also, it was 12 years between our 1995 win and our 2007 win. Based on that math, it should be time again, right? Wales succeeded in capturing a Grand Slam win of this year's Six Nations, rounding out a 14-match win streak. For a short while last month, they managed to snag the number 1 ranking themselves. They should have a fairly simple trip through the group stage, which could help them move past the fact that they've lost 3 of their past 4 matches. While I don't have much hope for Australia, Scotland, France or Argentina in winning the Cup, in the past year, Australia have beaten New Zealand and the Argentinian Jaguares got into the Super Rugby final. Just saying. They are certainly teams who could ruin the party for one of the top 5 teams and have done so many times in the past. And then there's Japan, who do have home ground advantage. They proved last World Cup that they could beat any big team. We don't talk about that anymore. So let's just wrap this up and move on. I'm hyped for the 2019 Men's Rugby World Cup, which kicks off in Tokyo, Japan, on Friday the 20th of September 2019. The opening ceremony starts at 7:45 p.m. local time, preceding the first match between Japan and Russia.